Hey everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Let everybody come online here. It's Psychic Saturday Night Live. Yeah. Hey. How's everybody doing? I am opening up a brand new deck that we are going to use tonight. Yeah. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello, hello. What a wild week. I'm so glad to see Mercury go direct today. It's been crazy. What a wild week, I'm telling you. Okay. So we're just going to let people jump on. Hello, hello to all of you who joined me tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. The end of the month. Almost. Tomorrow is the end of the month. The end of the calendar month of November. Already. And then, of course, we have this incredible onslaught with December. This energetic, incredible onslaught that is our month of December. Always, right? Solstice ramps things up. And then Christmas, of course, just takes everybody away. And the whole concept of that holiday, we'll call it, just launches December right into January, let's face it. So here we are. Okay, so nice to see everyone here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, hello, 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 as I always say. A lot of energy floating around, a lot of different kinds of energies floating around. And I want to say, for those who are very sensitive to energy and who are very aware of energy, a lot of shenanigans in the energy. Now, again, gratefully, Mercury has gone direct. Where's my book? Mercury has gone direct, and, well, okay, Saturn went direct a couple days back, which was very nice to see. Let's just put it that way, because Saturn being in a retrograde position is not helpful either. None of the retrogrades are overly, helpful in most ways, because they make you stop and think about a lot of the stuff, the properties that they carry and whatnot. So we have Saturn, who went direct 2 days ago. Mercury goes direct today. Neptune is going direct in a couple of weeks' time, not quite, about 10 days, on the 10th of December. And then, of course, we have Jupiter still in which just went, by the way, on the 11th of November. Jupiter went to retrograde. It comes direct in March. And of course, Uranus is still there until February. Now, for the most part, they're manageable. Those energies are often very powerful, but typically only when they're combined with others. We can kind of navigate them fairly well, as far as I can tell anyway, or I have anyway, all along, when it's just them, right? So Neptune, again, is going, and then Uranus. These are not necessarily as all the stuff that comes with Mercury, which adds the punch to all of that stuff, all of the retrograde stuff when it shows up. And the rest of the stuff stays there longer than Mercury, right? Mercury's often, 3 weeks in time, and definitely making waves the whole time. It's a little something floating around there. And it's not an orb, it's just a little something in there. Anyway. Okay. So thank you. Hello, 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 everybody. It's nice to see you here. Yeah. For those of us, again, who are very sensitive to the energy, trust me when I tell you, you're not alone in feeling wonky, right? Your energies are all over the place. Your emotions are all up in everything. There's a lot of fluctuation going on for people. And there's a lot of interference happening, which kind of brings me to one of my first orders of housekeeping, which I have to talk about, which are really, really important. But anyway, so that's if you're finding yourself off, having a hard time functioning, a lot of brain fog, a lot of confusion, a lot of, just all kinds of stuff. That's not just you. I just need you to know that. There's a lot of energies that are influencing people right now, aside from the planetary energies. And let me tell you, they're wreaking havoc too, just as much as Mercury was. So just know that if that's you, more than like if it's over the top for you, like, I mean, yeah, you're going to have moments. We all have moments of stress. We all have moments of, anxiety and stuff. But if you continue to have these moments and they're a little bit more than you're normally experiencing, trust me when I tell you, it's not by mistake. It's because the forces that were, the powers that were, running the show for the longest time aren't running the show anymore. And they're doing their damnedest to get whatever they can from us. And that means putting us in places where, we're doubting ourselves. We're having these thoughts that are like, where's that coming from? Completely lower vibrational experiences that you're not necessarily having on a normal basis, or on a regular basis. If that's you, trust me when I tell you, it's okay. We can help with that. So Spirit guided me, Merlin's guided me to put it out there. We're going to do a one-time, really ridiculous, amazing offer for everybody to get a clearing on levels that you have no idea you need clearing on, like I'm telling you right now. So if you're experiencing issues and you're finding yourself in low vibrational spaces, thinking about thoughts you're not normally accustomed to thinking, like a lot of people are even having thoughts that are very dark in nature, and they're thinking, why am I here? Is it just part of what's going on with the planets? Is it part of, no, it's not necessarily just that. There's more to it. There's way more to it. So if that is an issue for you, get a hold of me, please, because right now I'm going to throw a special on. I'm going to knock $100 right off the clearing, because people need it right now. Like, they're really trying their darndest to influence and interfere with those of us who are really waking up to who we are, where we come from, what we're all about, and what power we hold. And it is incredibly, significantly, way more powerful than what they got going on. So they know it, and they're trying to keep us all down. And if they can keep us in places of doubt and questioning and sadness, grief, whatever else, which they've been pushing on, anything low vibration, they're going to do it. They're going to do it, and they're going to push hard at it, because that's where they feed the best from us. So I know that might sound crazy, but if you know, you know. And trust me when I tell you, it's important that we all clear ourselves on a regular basis. In fact, I didn't realize just exactly how important it was for me to do more than I have been doing for myself, even until the last week. The last week has really shown me significantly that, the more I help people with coming into their truth of who they are and what we are here for, and how we can get the hell out of this trap that they have set for us, the harder they're pushing on me, the harder they're pushing. So it's all good, because I have forces too that when I engage them and I work my stuff, they know no match at all. So trust me when I tell you, if you need my help, get a hold of me, private message me, whatever. But definitely just know, it's not you. It's not you. If it's over the top for what you're normally used to having, or if it is your norm and you're tired of having it, that's more than likely also what's going on. It's not you. It's other forces. So, and again, as I was saying, it's important that everybody recognize that they're hard at it right now, because they're losing this battle and they know it. It is part of the divine plan. Remember, it is part of the divine plan. So we have to take the power back, which means we have to learn, and we have to really take care of ourselves on all levels. You can detox your body, you can detox your mind, you can detox your mental, or your mental state, your emotions rather. But if you don't take care of the spiritual space too, you're not complete in that way. So, heck of a deal. $100 right off the top. Like, puts it at $150 for a clearing, and a clearing like you have never seen or heard before. I tell you, I get rid of all kinds of stuff from people. You wouldn't believe what kind of stuff glomps onto people. It's nasty stuff. Nasty. And it's out there. And it's running around rampant. And until we take care of ourselves, and and empower ourselves to do the work. So that brings me to the next part, the work. A little bit of housekeeping before we get into our wonderful Saturday night stuff. Know thyself. We got 24 hours left of this window, just of the supernatural super early bird price. It's just going to go up a little bit, and then of course, but you still have time. Everybody still has time to get in on it. If you're really looking forward to getting out of here. Like people talk about, like, I'm leaving and I'm not coming back. Well, good luck. If you don't know how to get the hell out of this trap, you're coming back no matter what. I'm telling you, I had no idea what kind of system they got rigged here. And I'm telling you, it's a system that they've got rigged for their benefit, not yours. So the fact of the matter is, we need to learn who we are and learn how we are here, right? Why we're here and what we're here to get, acquainted and remembering with, and then use that information to actually take off. Once you leave here from a place that is not part of their trap, because they're going to keep trapping everybody, right? They do that. You know that, right? They trap the souls here, and they've got this lens of polarity that's going on, and we all have this incredible experience happening, which is wonderful because the soul really grows. Let me tell you, the soul is growing big time from this experience, hugely. However, we can't get out unless you know secret words. If you know the secret, experience of what you're having, then you can get out. Then you can get out. That's what they fear. You waking up to all of that. Never mind the traumas you've experienced throughout lifetime after lifetime. Clearing that stuff too. But you know what? You get to a point where you're like, you know what? I just want to get out of here. And once I'm out of here my way, organically ascending, properly, home to source like we're supposed to, then when we come back, we're not part of that whole amnesiac experience. We're not. We come in remembering who we are, fully empowered, and more than likely working 12-strand DNA like we've never worked before. So if you're interested in getting to that level, diving into who you are, what you're all about, and how you can actually get off this planet but come back to save those who are still trapped here, trust me, know thyself is the way. Absolutely the way. So get a hold of me, because that's a year-long commitment to you, your soul, and your source who sent you here. You're supposed to remember that stuff. You're supposed to remember this stuff. You're not supposed to keep looping back and forth. You're not. So, that being said, it's open until the 21st. The price just goes up a little bit more the longer you wait. So, get in now. Lots of bonuses. And I mean, there's stuff that I haven't even listed in the actual what you get part of that program. So if you're interested in knowing the real info in the course on it, of the course itself, and there's like a ton more bonuses. There's clearings like this all the time. Because again, the more you know, the more of a threat you are to them. Yeah. And we are powerful beings. We are here to remember that stuff. We are here to empower ourselves to get the heck off here in this way. We're here to clear the stuff too. Don't get me wrong. We're here to do all of that work too. But ultimately, you have to clear it, and you have to work your way through the gates. That's what we're here to do. So tonight, 24 hours. 24 hours left. Until the next price level. It's all good. Get a hold of me for this one, because it's a sacred container. And I'm only letting so many people in because I'm only dedicating myself to so many people. This is a very important mission. It's an incredibly valuable, sacred journey. Coming back to you, who you are, remembering what you're all about. So, I'm going to do the tarot like we always do tonight, because, stuff is like, key. I'm going to do our brick like we always do. And then you'll watch me opening it at the beginning. The secret language of light. I see I'm freezing little bits here and there, That's because I'm out in the boonies. And my Wi-Fi is not that great. Here we go. Let's see if this helps. So, here we are. All right. Should be better now. I forgot to take my Wi-Fi off. Okay, here we are. People are dealing with still so much stuff. And a lot of upset is the best way to put it. A lot of upset. Don't let it get to you. Again, these are forces working against us to keep us in those spaces. You know, the lower the vibrational space you're holding, the easier it is for you to stay there. You know, it's not easy to rise above, but you can do it. We all can. We just have to want to. Really, really, we have to want to. And when we do, it works out for us. So when we do rise above the heartbreak, we find fulfillment. That's what it's all about. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. See what the cards have to say tonight. We're going to do 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look. There comes that 3 of Swords. But you know what? From the heartbreak comes this beautiful queen. See her? That's the Queen of Pentacles. She is remarkable. She is your lottery win, your clean bill of health, your love of your life, the best job you've ever seen. That's the influence of the Queen of Pentacles. I love her. And she has literally actually been a lottery win for some that I've read for over the years, and clean bills of health. Even court case wins. Like one lady in particular, nobody thought she'd win. Nobody. She didn't think she'd win. She came up in a reading and said, you hold your truth. You hold true to your truth, and you hold true to your integrity. Stand your ground. And she did. And she won the case. It was awesome. Anyway, so when I see her, and I tell everybody all the time, whatever it is, you've got luck on your side, which means we all have luck on our side. And it's not about luck as in just the man-made luck, because luck truly is man-made. If you don't believe you're lucky, you won't be lucky. If you do believe you're lucky, you're lucky. You've got to really believe it at your core, mind you. And there are people on the planet who truly believe it right to their core, that they are absolutely lucky. And they win. They win all kinds of things. It's about a state of mind, right? But it's also, you know, as a collective, we are being assisted, right? There's some sort of force that's working with us, for us, and to our benefit, for sure. So yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is that force, and it's angelic, it's ET, it's all kinds of stuff. We have plenty of help. We just don't feel like it sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't look that way for us. But I can tell you they're there. They really are. Because you know what? Our source never sent us here by ourselves to be abandoned and isolated and completely, you know, without help or assistance. It just doesn't jive. So, once again, this 3 of Swords. I'm going to tell you, I know it's a sad card. It's a sad card. It's heartache. It's sadness. It's grief. It's all of those things. It's sorrow. It's, you know, like it's grief. We're all dealing with it. We're all dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. You can hear it in my throat. You can hear it. It's okay. We have to let go, because in order to let go of, or rather, in order to move forward, you have to let go of those things that hold you in those lower vibrations. That's what grief does. I still don't have the right picture up behind me. But anyway, if you look at the emotional scale, David Hawkins, the emotional scale, grief is like really low on the megahertz, like really low on the energetic frequencies. Rise above that. You've got to. We all do. Myself included, right? Myself included. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Gonna shuffle. That's it. Third tongue. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna pull the cards. Roland says, pay attention. Stay on track, Brenda. Okay. He's always on it. He's on it. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I know. I got a new deck of Merlin cards. Merlin energy cards, actually. It's really cool. And we'll try them out next time. We decided for the Secret Language of Light tonight. He's fine with it, really. He says he is anyway. Okay. In the mental space. Look at that. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. It's a card of illusion. This is Neptune energy right here, helping us recognize what's real, what's not. Those thoughts that are hitting you are not you. They're not real. They're not truth, you know? And you know it at your core, because you'll feel it. If it is truth for you, then, and if that's upsetting you, then you need to acknowledge that truth and you need to do something about it. But otherwise, no way. No way. If those thoughts are hitting you, they're probably not yours. They're being, part of the collective. There's been a lot of talk about what goes on in the collective. What kinds of things happen? What sits in the collective? The collective consciousness is full of thought forms, beliefs that people hold, and everyone who contributes to a certain thought form, belief, idea, notion, whatever it might be, feeds into that thought form, that belief, notion, idea, whatever it might be. And you become a part of that collective, and there's power there. Those things hold power. There's a lot of things. In magic and witchcraft, they're called egregores. They're very powerful. These belief systems, these structures, they can move energy. Are you being subjected to them? Are they real? No, they don't have to be if you don't believe in them. If you believe it, you'll be living it. But if you don't, it doesn't hold the power over you. So whatever illusions you're becoming aware of, whatever truths are presenting themselves to you here in the mind space, it's okay. Differentiate between your thoughts, their thoughts, everything else that might be part of something bigger than you, but you've tapped into because for one moment, 1 second, one minute in time, you bought into that. You paid attention to it. You resonated vibrationally with it somehow, some way. And it might have just taken a back seat in your field until the next time. Maybe you've had more than one thought like that. Whatever it is, the truth is coming. So all of the thoughts that are coming up to the surface for you right now, or things that are coming to present themselves as, situations or circumstances in your world right now, believe your feelings about them. Trust you, and then ask Spirit for confirmation. Because we're all being tested on what's real, what's not, what's true, what isn't, what resonates, what doesn't. For me, it's a very critical time. This is discernment in action. That's what it's all about. So in the physical way, where are we? Aha, again, speaking about discernment. The High Priestess. Feel it out for yourself, people. We are sentient beings. If you have a soul, not everybody does. If you have a soul, and those that don't wouldn't be watching me. If you have a soul, pay attention to what it's saying, to that bigger part of you. Not just the inside, the bigger part of you. Who are you in the biggest part of you? Picture go. Where's my picture of the Christ? The I am presence. Hold on. I have one here. I don't know where it went. Anyway, oh, here it is. Here? Oh, that's the crystals. Ah, here. There's a bigger part to you. This is you. But there's way more to you than you are allowing yourself to actually be. So, meditation is very important. Go inside, feel it out, whatever it might be. Listen inside to whatever's coming to you. But you got to still the mind. You got to stop listening to all the stuff that's distracting you, all the thoughts that come in to put you in a different place. This is a very pinnacle point for humanity. And the fact of the matter is, we have to stay strong because this is the breaking point. And it's important we recognize that, and not from a place of fear, from a place of power. We have won. We've tipped the scale, and they're so hard at it because we've tipped the scale, and they know it. Last-ditch attempts in so many ways, for so many things, on so many levels, for so many people. Just saying. So Spirit comes in to let you know. Page of Pentacles. It's all about holding on to what's yours, embracing who you are, what's of value to you, treasuring it, honoring it, and using it practically for yourself as well. Not just, willy-nilly, as they say. Honoring who you are, what you're all about, what you're here for, right? What's important to you, what's of value to you that you can hold dear to your heart. Spirit's going to come in and say, we're going to help you see all that stuff. We're going to help you find it. We're going to help you find all of the answers that you're looking for through the discernment and validate for you. See, it's one thing for us to feel something, know something, sense something, see something, hear something. But we often, as humans, will seek external validation in that. It's time to go inside. We are our own validation. We have connection to our own validation. And you have to trust that. We've been taught so long, for so very long, to seek outside yourself. Look for answers from medical professionals, educated professionals, everybody who's not you. And really, who knows you better than you? Who? Okay, source. Angels of the highest vibration. Because they all know you better than those other individuals. So step into you, right? Come back to you, who you are, what you're all about. Why you're here. Know thyself. It's all about that. All right, here we go. So again, 7 of Cups. Don't let those thoughts get to you. Recognize what's what. Discern. And they'll help you validate. Trust me when I tell you. Okay. Here comes the brick. Excuse me. All right. I connect with heaven. You're not crossing into the light. Yeah. It's exactly what we're working on. Exactly what we're working on. Embracing the power of the Christos. The Christos energy, which technically should be spelled with a K, by the way. They softened it. They softened it on purpose. A lot of things done on purpose. All right. So, and this is an awakening time again. So all of this stuff that we're talking about, you know, it seems a little bit heavy, seems a little bit dark, maybe in some cases. It seems like, holy crap, really, right? But everything is proportionate. Remember that. If it feels like that's a lot, just know that you yourself hold enough light to be proportionate to that. You can hold your own. You are absolutely capable of holding light within and emitting that out. We are photonic light beings. Our cells, literally, like little glow bugs, can create a beautiful little glow for us as they all work together and as we shine our light. So, last shuffle. They're telling you that's it. Shuffle last time. And then check out the secret language of light cards. So here comes the brick, because you know you can't make this stuff up. Hello to everybody who's watching me. So nice of you to join me on Psychic Saturday Night Live. It's fun. It says, I welcome. I welcome life as it presents itself to me. Today I take each step on my path to fulfillment with good faith. I swim easily with the flow of life. I embrace all experiences the universe bestows on me, even those that may prove challenging. I know all will fall into place for my greater good. Beautiful card. Because, yeah, as we go through all of this, as we grow through all of this, it's for our greatest good. Humanity's greatest good. Excuse me. Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie. Now, I had these once, and for whatever reason, I actually sold them. I didn't even open the package. I sold them. Didn't feel connected to them at the time. Do now. I love a new deck. I love a new deck of cards. Okay. Excuse me. All right, you guys. Here we go. 1, 3. Okay. 2. 3. Here we go. Oh, we're gonna have to cut this short. There it goes. All right. We're going to pull this card. Because I feel a tickle coming on. Funny. Visualize. What a beautiful card. Look at that. I'm visualizing. Okay. Visualize. All right. Excuse me. There's no way I'm getting through all that. So, woo. Spirit's here tonight. In a big way. For those of you who are struggling, it's going to be okay. It's just a passing phase. Energy, movement, transition. Breathe. Breathe. You know, breath work is so powerful. Breath work changes things. Calms the nervous system. Chill. Calm and tickle. When you visualize and you focus in the right ways. I'm going to tell you, that tickle has taken me off of buses, subways in my youth. I've had it a long time. Yeah, you know those things. Anyway, one of those things I work on for myself. Where does that come from? Sometimes that's spirit showing up. Most of the time. And even though I can feel the heat from spirit, that's what's making me kind of flustered here. Flushed. Thanks for your patience. It's the combination. And I got to visualize. And breathwork does it. You know, just something simple, like a box breath, they call it, where you breathe in for 4, you inhale for 4, count of 4, hold it for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, rest for a count of 4. Box breathing. If you can do that and regulate your breathing, you can shift things. You can shift that energy. You can shift those thoughts even. You can bring back the power to yourself in the moment when something external is trying to get you, or something external is trying to, or has thrown you off, okay? So, oh, you know what? Another one is really good. I actually personally like this one. I've started using this one more often. 3-6-9 breathing. In for 3, hold for 6, out for 9. In for 3, hold for 6, out for 9. In for 3, hold for 6, out for 9. You know, Tesla even spoke of the power of 3-6-9, not just within frequencies, but everything. So, we're good now. We're going to be fine. Visualize, which is what we did. Bring it back to me. Exclude the external. And we're good to go. Here we are. If you can dream it, you can create it. Your imagination is a magical superpower that develops the content, look, and feel of your life. You can use your inner vision to maintain or transform anything in your life. Visualization helps us to create a dream life without the perceived boundaries of the manifested world. To take your dreams out into the world, recall your vision of them as you meditate. Let the dream become a feeling that leads to a knowing that is so deeply ingrained, it will become an automatic response. Through repetition, this response gains momentum toward the tipping point between vision and manifestation. Now that you're privy to this universal law, relax and enjoy the journey toward your desires. When a dream manifests in your physical life, a new desire will be born in your imagination and a fresh path will unfold. So take some time. Visualize. It's very powerful, but let the visualization become the vibration, because it's the vibration that goes out to the universe that collects the molecular structure, brings it back together for you, and rebounds it back to you as your manifested reality. It's very simple. It's not always easy to do, because holding that vibration and believing in that vibration, you know, and expecting that outcome can be a little bit bumpy for people. Just say it. So, beautiful deck. I highly recommend it. Denise Jarvie, Secret Language of Light. Look at this card. It's just stunning. They all are. They really are. Just beautiful cards. So I highly recommend this deck for sure. Yeah, remember the thoughts. People are feeling a lot of anxiety. People are feeling a lot of depression. You know, all of those things. Yeah, we all have an ability to have that moment, that emotional experience. But how long you stay there and how often it's happening may not be you. Just keep that in mind. So those of you who need a clearing, please, please, please get a hold of me. And get a hold of me now, right away, because I'm only going to do this for a couple of days at this particular price. Well, maybe a week, we'll say. I'm not sure. No, probably only a few days, they're saying. There's something happening right now in the cosmos that's causing a big flush to happen. I didn't even check the Schumann. I have no idea what the Schumann's doing recently because I haven't been guided to look there. Even though I've been feeling a lot of stuff, my guides have been telling me, what's been kind of going down. And it's been a lot of stuff, for people. So again, the thoughts might not be you. Feel them out. Discern for yourself. Is this me? Is this not me? Use your navigational system. This here, your GPS, God's positioning sensor. Everybody got one. Everybody got one. Intuition is very highly tuned into that as well. It will tell you, and you'll know what's right for you, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad. What's light, what's dark. The High Priestess, very powerful. Your body will literally be the antenna because it is an antenna for you. And it reads energy in many, many ways. Not everybody's clairvoyant, not everybody's audient, not everybody's sentient in the way that they feel it like literally on the skin, but we're all sentient beings. We have a feeling, vibrational feeling ability, every single one of us. Spirit will come in and help you validate what's right for you, what you can hold close to you, what you can let go of. Trust me. And so remember, we welcome life as it presents itself to us. Today I take each step on my path to fulfillment with good faith. I swim easily with the flow of life. I embrace all experiences the universe bestows on me, even those that may prove challenging. I know all will fall into place for my greater good. We all will see that day when the greatest good unfolds and presents itself to us. So thank you for joining me here this evening on Psychic Saturday Night Live. Thank you for being patient through my potential tickle, which I can tell you, if anybody remembers, and those who know me from like years, you'll know those are, we don't usually come through that so well. So we know it has a lot to do with this. Visualizing and breath work, people. Please, pay attention. Even if you spend just 10 minutes a day listening to your own breath, doing box breath or doing 3-6-9 breath, whatever you are comfortable with, you have no idea the benefits on all levels of your being of that experience. Like, seriously, 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes, right? For your own benefit? Of course you do. And not in the bathroom. But if that's where you have to do it, fine. But no. But, give yourself 10 minutes, for heaven's sakes. Give your source 10 minutes. You'll be glad you did. Yeah. Namaste. Remember, clearings are on special for $150 right now. That's $100 off, by the way. And it covers like a multitude of stuff. Like, I can't even tell you all the stuff it covers. Stuff you wouldn't even know existed, but it's there. Absolutely. And the Know Thyself, of course. The Supernatural super early bird price, closes tomorrow night at midnight. December 1st starts a whole new price. And that's okay, because you can still get in. I have a few spots left. If you're really ready to let go of all of the stuff that, does not serve you, and to actually step into who you really are, what you're all about, knowing who you are truly at your core, and actually getting off this planet in the right way, so that when we come back the next time, we're not coming through their amnesiac trap. We're actually here to empower. This is where we really get the chance to bring Mother Earth up, to really help Gaia resonate in those higher vibrational spaces once more, instead of being held down in this density. Yeah. let me know. Know thyself is available. All right. Namaste. You know, the light in me sees and honors the light in you. And when you're in that place in you, and I'm in that place in me, and we're together on Psychic Saturday Night Live, we are one beautiful, powerful light. And we shine bright. And that, my friends, is exactly what we're supposed to do. That's how we win against the darkness. Light always wins against the darkness because the darkness gives way to the light. Thank you. Miigwech, all my loved ones. Talk to you soon on the next one. Psychic Saturday Night Live in December on the 6th. Oh my God. Until then, have a wonderful week.